Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here I am with my second pickups video. It's only 2 weeks since I did my last one. I didn't expect to be back here so soon, but in the last fortnight I've had some really cool finds, so I thought while it's fresh in my mind I'm going to get straight back out there and show you guys what I picked up. First off, I want to start by saying thank you to anyone who watched my first video. I'm up to about 81 views as we're speaking now, and that's great. That's a lot more than I expected. Thanks to anyone who subscribed or gave me a thumbs up or wrote a comment with any feedback. It's much appreciated. I'm going to do the same as last time. I'll show you what my finds are, tell you a bit about how I got them, and at the end I want to do a few shout outs to people who've shown me support, so I think it's only fair to return the favour. Right, so starting off, my first find is off Gumtree. He's a lad locally. He was selling various NES carts and Super Nintendo carts. I offered him a price on the bundle. He agreed. It's a good price, I think, so I'll go through and show you what I picked up. First off, it's a PAL Super Nintendo cart, Tiny Toons. It was a game I hadn't got. It's a loose cart, it'll go into my collection. I'm not too bothered whether they're boxed or not really when it's the cartridges, especially Nintendo. The old cardboard ones used to get battered. The second one is a US cart of Bart's Nightmare. Now if you can just see in the background, I actually have a US SNES. I picked it up last year at a car boot sale, so I'm always looking out for the games for it. And then moving on to there's about 5-6 Nintendo carts here. I'll just go through and show them you all. We got Swords and Serpents. They're all in really nice condition. The labels look good. Same on them all really. Defenders of the Crown. Pro Wrestling. I'm actually quite a big pro wrestling fan, so I don't expect much from the game, but it's cool to have. I've got Skate or Die, which is a game I wanted and I ain't got, so obviously I've got it all bundled together and had that. And I hadn't even heard of this one, Ski or Die, but I have been told it's just as good as Skate or Die, so I'll be happy to play that. Super Mario Brothers. I've already got Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, but a friend of mine who I sold a NES to last year, he hasn't got many games and he hasn't got this one, so I'll be passing it on to him. And the final game is the one I really wanted in the bundle, and that's Mega Man 2. Obviously it's in really nice condition, and with the price I paid for the bundle, I wouldn't have wanted to pay what this goes for individually, but when you bundle it up it wasn't too bad. Now my second pickup, it's to do with a project that I'm doing as the year goes on. I've actually, last year I bought a pre-built arcade cabinet, well, barcade really, and my plan was to put one of these inside. If I can just pick it up. These things are heavy. The original Xbox. This one's already been modded. There's quite a few emulators on it. I picked it up for £12 off Spock. So it was only local, so I went and picked it up because the plan is to put it inside the arcade machine, and hopefully a lot of the hard work will be took out for me using the coin ops on here. It did actually come with 2 controllers, the original small one and a third-party green one, which is quite nice. I actually thought it might have been the original Xbox green one, but it wasn't. But for £12 I wasn't moaning. My next lot, I picked up a few, they're not really games as such, but I picked them up locally from a car boot, but they are gaming related. First thing was a Charizard figure, because I do like my figures, as you can see in the background. And I've got my Pokemon ones over there, and it was 25p, which is worth 25p of anyone's money I think. And an original Sonic the Hedgehog from 1991 by Tommy. I love my plushies as well, I've got a fair few of them, so he'll be going into the corner where I keep all of those. And then I did pick up a bag full of PS1 and PS2 games. I'm not going to go through them all, just the ones that were worth a mention. I paid £1 for all these. The ones that stand out are Resident Evil on the PS1, Driver on the PS1, and I do have Metal Gear Solid both discs in here. I mean, for £1 I wasn't going to moan. Most of these I've already got, but some I've got some boxes for that have got discs missing, so I can complete a few of those things. The next lot of things I picked up from my friend Psycholi, who I got Mario Kart off in the last video. He come into a Mega Drive bundle and there was a few things he didn't need that I needed, so we cut a little deal. First, the Mega Drive games. The Adventures of Mighty Max. Real Monsters. I remembered watching this probably when I was too old to be watching cartoons still, but I did watch it. And Earthworm Jim 2, which I haven't got, so they'll all go straight into my collection. He also picked up this Nintendo NES game holder, which you take the top off. Obviously you put your NES games in there, so being as I've had a few pickups, I'm running out of storage, so that came in handy. He's actually popping around later. I've got another couple of games that I'm going to be picking up from him. But I probably won't do a video on that, I'll just share them on Instagram and Twitter. My next finds were, they were also off Spock. There was 2 GameCube games, I went and picked them up locally. There's Turok Evolution and Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, which was the game I was most interested in. I paid £4 for the 2, which I didn't think was too bad. And I also picked up off Spock a couple of Xbox 360 games. I recently got Gave an Xbox 360. I haven't got many games for it, and these are some of the independent download titles that got actual releases, so I'll pick them up. There's this triple pack here, Outland, From Dust and Beyond Good and Evil. I actually think I saw a video on YouTube of From Dust, so I'll be interested in playing that. And the other triple pack is Trials HD, Limbo and Splosion Man. I'm actually interested in playing Trials. I've seen my brother's stepson play it a few times and I fancy having a go of it myself. I mean, these have all been picked up since my last video in the last fortnight. After I picked up a few things at the car boot, I did get someone on Facebook, a friend of my partner's, she tagged me in a post. Someone was selling a NES with some games, spares and repairs. I messaged the guy. I offered him £35 as it was spares and repairs, he couldn't get it working. He said yeah, great, so I went round. I'll just show you the console. It was just a case of it had the fresh flashing red light, so I just gave it a bit of a clean up and now everything's working fine. And there were 5 games with it. I'd got 2 of them, but 3 of them I needed. DuckTales, which everyone who knows about NESes knows this is one of the go-to games. I've actually got this, so I'll be moving this on along with my copy of Super Mario Brothers. Another copy of Super Mario Brothers, which I'll be taking to Retro Market through me, hopefully bundling it up with the NES now I've got it working and moving that on. Addams Family. I've not actually seen what this game looks like, I've just literally put it in to test to see if it was loading, didn't get a chance to have a blast on it. Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. I've never even heard of this game either, but it's a Capcom game and Disney game, so obviously it might be worth a blast. And the one I was most interested in, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I'm hoping it's on par with the Disney DuckTales game. I have seen a few videos, it does look a good game, so I'll be looking forward to playing that. My next pickup, that was off a Facebook group, a local group. I think it was Vintage Gamers UK. The lad was selling a game for the PC Engine, which I like collecting for, as you saw in the last video. I picked up R-Type. He was selling Street Fighter 2, all complete. If I can get it open, really nice condition, manual, and the plastic storing the card inside. So he did have it on when I picked it up, it looked really good. I'll be firing it up on my PC Engine and having a blast on it. And the final thing I got as a pickup, it's not retro gaming related, but it is very retro, and I picked this up off Spock. And that's Pinky Punky from Timmy Mallet, if everyone remembers him from Wackaday in the 80s, 90s growing up. And it's signed by the man himself. I absolutely loved Mallet's Mallet as a kid, so I saw this on Spock and picked it up. and actually got a retweet off Timmy Mallet when I posted a picture of me with it bonking me on the head like this. So that was really cool. Right guys, that's the end of all my pickups. Sorry if I've rushed through anything. I'm just trying to get this done in my spare time in between my jobs. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. I hope you all give me more subscribes, more feedback. It's really appreciated. And my next video will probably won't be a pickups video. It'll be of when we're at Retro Market 3 up in Doncaster. Hopefully get a few people there who I'm sharing the stall with to have a chat on the camera, ask a few questions, and just basically show you our day out. As you can see, I've got a poster up from Nintendpals. My friend Nick Hilton, he's part of their podcast that they do weekly talks on. He gave me a shout out on the last podcast, so I'm returning the favour. And while I'm talking about Nick, he's looking at doing a YouTube project where he looks at local collectors and their collectors. He's starting in the area to start off with, which is in the West Midlands, and he's hopefully going to go around the country if it picks up, looking at people's local collections. So he's asked me if there's anyone who watches this video who's interested. If you want to get in touch either via myself, or I'll put Nick's contact details in the description below. You can get in touch with him via them. I want to thank everyone at Retro Collective Europe who gave me great feedback after my last video and gave me the confidence to come out here and do another one, as well as other YouTubers who've got in touch and told me keep going, keep the good work going and stick at it. I'll get more confident as each video goes on, and I really enjoy it at the moment, so I can't wait to get back in front of the camera next time. But until then, keep it real, keep it retro.